Hi, how y'all doing on this Thursday? Gonna just do a little back to the recording a few days in advance, you know. Maybe like this is being done on Tuesday, but you know, what are you gonna do? Um, yeah, I'm just so upset at the housing authority. And my game here a little bit. Not so much the game, I don't care. Why is it all of a sudden so slow? It's never been this slow. Oh, hang on a second. That's why. Fucking dumbass background apps. There we go. Close this. I was like, why the fuck is my thing not working, like, fast? And that's why. I was like, yep, because the GameCube was running too much stuff. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Yeah. It's not only a game. It's like, what is that, there was an SNL joke about that, like, way back in his day. It's not just a floor cleaner, it's also a dessert topping, that kind of thing. I get tired of the housing authority just screwing me, It is, like, ridiculous that they always, 6 o'clock to, 3 in the afternoon, I'm still on that. I'm like, yeah, consistency. I swear it's one to girl on, folks. But, yeah, they repeatedly do the same shit, and it's like, I get calls, and I'm like, I just hate how they don't communicate, effectively or at all, It's not about, I don't care, Get another, my thinking is, it's kind of best described as, very kind of impersonal when it comes to them, because, you know what I mean? Impersonal in that, hey, if you don't like your job, get another job. I don't freaking care what you want to do. You said you wanted to be a landlord. Well, guess what? You're a landlord now. Step up to the plate, do your job, or get another one. So, yeah, my life, right? And I hate when people go, well, but, I don't care, You know what I mean? I'm not, trying to be impersonal. The weirdest thing is, right now, I could be, you might be a nice person, and on the side, we might have common interests. We both might like the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Whalers, but, your job is different than what you personally are. You know what I mean? There's a clear separation of there, Instead, we get people going, I just don't want to do it. It's what are you doing? You got a job. You know what I mean? If, I hold to the belief, no matter what it is, that if someone does a substandard job, eventually they get found out some way, somehow. You know what I mean? So it's if you're doing substandard work, eventually it comes back to haunt you. And I'm not saying that to be mean, because there's obviously, reasons for it, and there's obviously a lot of other work going on there, but Hilton just dives onto the ground. Yay. Yeah, it's just a weird thing, because, on one hand, there's reasons for, legit reasons. If you broke, to use a baseball example, if you have Tommy John surgery, you know that pitcher's going to be out for, a while, a year at least. So don't, hope that, he's going to be back to the same exact form he was before. I mean, that would be nice, but You know, but like that's what I'm saying, a physical disability or a physical injury in that case. You know, it's fine to have an excuse like that, but when you're just like, I'm lazy, like, no, that's not okay. Oh, you know, like, oh, there's no, like, I'm like, you know, I'm mystified, like, when they like say to me like, oh, we can't communicate with you by email because it's like because we don't know if you have a computer. It's like, bro, I sent out forms saying that, you know, I gave you forms saying that I could do that, you know, like, you know, and it's like, you know, we still can't like email me this, like, just fucking email me the form, like, you know, that's what it's like, you know, I don't need a lot of work. I need a lot of like, you know, what is it? Consistency and like just giving a damn. Empathy is the word I was really looking for, you know? Like not even like empathy, just like intelligence. Like how is someone going to clean up their whole apartment in like 2 days? Like their whole apartment is like basically if I had a full-time job, I would be fucked, you know? You know, like, and I don't. You know, that's another thing is like, I wish that they would just like wisen up. You know, they would like they don't care about anybody but their own like laziness. You know, that's what just drives me nuts. Like I've been saying is like, it's like you give me a week, I could do this shit a billion times better, less stress for everybody involved because you don't have to like worry about it. It's like, you know. You know, I'm so mad at that thought. It's like not even funny. Because like at this point, I'm like amping myself up. I gotta stop doing that. You know, it's like when you're amped up, sometimes it's not good. Like for the games, when you're physically playing them, it's good, but not in this case when it's like I'm about ready to go nuts. You know, but not like really nuts. Just like in that like, you know, just in that like way of like, oh, this is ridiculous. You know, like how many times are people gonna fail something? You know, you give them 2 days, it's a scam. Like, you know. Like, I will say this, and this is kind of where I gotta leave it because it's kind of gonna get hella awkward up in here. Like, you know, what's the best way to put it? Like, I don't care how the job gets done if it's done right and done effectively. You know what I mean? And if you're doing the job ineffectively, you know, I'm gonna change. You know, like, you know what I mean? If you're spraying ineffectively and you're giving people like piss all to like prepare, you know, it's gotta change. You know what I mean? Like piss all, like 2 whole days to just get this apartment out. The weirdest thing is I'm pretty set on some level, but I'm also like, you know, it's not right. It's like a scam, you know? Like I mean, totally freaking hate them when they do this shit and then they try to go like, oh, we're good. Like, you know, good is like, it's like the saying I've always kind of like, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, folks. You know, like, you know what I mean? If you almost solved the problem in some cases, you didn't solve it. You know, so like, it's just like one of those things. I'm like, almost only counts in that case. Like, you know, you almost solved the cockroach problem. You almost solved other problems. Like, I mean, you know, like, you know, I don't really get it, you know? I don't have a caseworker. Like, that's another thing. You don't come into someone's apartment and assume that they got a caseworker. Like, I mean, I almost, like, that drives me nuts, but it's like one of those things I gotta stop. You know, I'm like, I'm a little mad. More than a little. I'm pretty pissed, actually, if they try to, like, you know, bully people and scam people. They aren't even open, like, like, they're not even open till Saturday, which is, like, how? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, believe it or not, I understand not working on Sundays or, you know, holidays. That's not my problem. My problem is you're a landlord and you can't even do things that a landlord should be doing on Sunday or Saturday. It's like, oh, we're not going to give you a key because guess what? You got to stay in here all fucking weekend because you lost your keys. Tough shit, you know? Like, what? Like, who does that? Like, just give me a fucking key. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like, unfortunately, that's not a double play, is it? Nope. Oh my god, that's a good throw. I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna be a double play, but whatever. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm crazy Joanna. You know, I'm just like, ooh. I'm just upset about this whole thing. Like, giving someone 2 days. You know, 2 days to do something that takes like weeks to do, like hard to do, and you want to do the bare minimum. You know, like, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know sometimes with this. Why I don't even choose to stay here. You know, it's like. You know, like, I mean, I don't know. I gotta stop. I'm trying to stop in a way, like just being like not super upbeat. This is not really super upbeat. Still got a long way to go about cleaning an apartment to the point, you know, where they could just come in and do it, you know. You know, like, and then, like, it's snowing out. Like, I didn't realize that. I'm pissed at that. Because that's, like, it's, like, more money because I got to go do laundry, you know? Because I got to do laundry for the other thing that they can't solve, you know? You know, so that's what I'm up against, you know? Especially because technically this is going to go up on the day I'm going to get sprayed, so fucking brilliant, you know. Work hasn't contacted me yet, which is, it's a dual-edged sword, right? It's like, I love my job, I respect my job, but, you know, I wish I'd, like, played it a little differently, because, you know how it is, you start trusting people, and then you don't get the ability to trust people, and it's like, oh, shit, you know? Weeded that one out pretty perfectly, but right on the ground, so don't matter anyways. Yeah, I'm upset about the whole housing authority thing. It's like, if I had a full-time job, I'd be fucked, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Then they like try to play the whole, you know, we do our best. Sure. You have computers. You could take a picture of your fucking form with your effing phone and forking phone and just send it to me. That's what you got. No, we can't do that, you know. Send it to me through email. We can't do that. You know, it's like, what can you do at this point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That pop fly kind of pissed me off because I'm like, damn it. But, you know, like, this whole thing of them, like, trying to feel like they're, you know, good people, when a good person would be like, legally we can't do this, but we gotta find some other way to communicate. Nope, not them. Oh, I better stop. Not because, actually, maybe, should I keep going? Because part of me is like, I am so mad at them sometimes. I don't want to say something that gets people really upset, you know? You know what I mean? That's not my goal here. My goal here is just to vent, but not, like, say things that could, you know, really get in trouble. Because, like, you know, the weirdest thing is, like, I think everybody has, like, a landlord that does it, not does this, but that problem where it's like, if we all were a little bit more empathetic, or at least listening to reason, you know? Like, I mean, not everybody has a computer, but you send out these forms asking for email addresses. You know, it's like, I gave you mine and my rent. Like, I couldn't send it back because the form got wet. So I had to send it back with the, you know. Like, and that's why I'm frustrated with this shit. Like, you could have totally, I don't want to, I'm just mad. I don't want to get too deep into that, but, like, it's like, come on. Like, they just literally do this stuff just to get me going. I mean, to get people going. I don't want to say it's just me, because, like, they don't even have doors that work in this building the right way. You know? That's like one of those things that you think a housing authority would focus on that. A door's working right, you know, that's basic landlord shit. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I should stop. Not because I'm, like, at that point, but I'm seeing it coming up, and I'm like, take the off-ramp before I throw away, like, a 18-minute video and, like, just be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Because, like, I'm not someone that can keep it down like this, you know? You know, I can't even really, I don't even agree with my angry part of myself, but, you know, I better stop before we do this, you know? Alright, thank you for watching. If you stood through this, more power to you. Thank you immensely. But, I gotta go. Peace out, stay safe, and have a great day. Bye.